when we trade binary options, we already know that there are some pairs that are way more volatile than others. And every time I upload a video in regards to binary options, there's always the question in the comment section saying, Chris, what are the best pairs to trade binary options? And in this specific video, this is what we're gonna talk about. Hi everyone, this is Christian here on YouTube and welcome to a brand new video for the channel. In today's video, we're gonna cover what are the best pairs to trade binary options. And more importantly, I'm going to be giving you the pairs that I personally use to trade binary options. So if you wanna learn this, stay up until the end of this video. If you're new to my channel and you're into binary options, forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, then this channel is for you. Make sure you'll hit that subscribe button below and activate the notifications bell icon so that you get a notification for every new video that I upload. With that being said, let's jump into the video. All right, everyone. So first question here is, why do you need to choose pairs? And this is an important question because if you have never asked, hey Chris, what are the best pairs to trade? Then you probably are wondering, are there best pairs to actually trade binary options? And this is the first question that we're gonna answer. Why do we need pairs? And the answer is pretty simple. There are pairs where the volatility is higher than others, and there are pairs where the price difference is higher than others. So basically what happens is that we see a lot of volatility in some pairs, and in some of the pairs we see slight volatility in it. Now, there's nothing wrong or bad with different pairs, but depending on the strategy that you're actually trading with, then volatility will make a huge difference. For instance, for the 2-minute strategy or the 5-minute strategy, you do need a slight volatility in order to get some good entry points. But when it comes to the support and resistance strategy, you do need a way more stable market in order to get some entry points. So that's the reason why you need to choose why is it that you need to choose some pairs? Now, what is it that moves the price on different assets? And that's a very good question. For instance, here, I'm on the euro against the dollar or the US dollar. So what happened here is that basically what the pair says is that 1 euro, it's equal to $1.20403, right? This is what 1 euro is. Now, euro against the dollar don't get that much of a movement, okay? The movement is a little bit slower. The movement is, a little bit more stable because both of the currencies are super good, have a super good value. And what happens is that if we go to the US dollar against the Japanese yen, I don't know why it's taking forever. Okay, so I'm gonna go to tradingview.com because for some reason it's not working out. Okay, so if we go in here, we see that one single dollar is actually 105 Japanese yens. So what happens is that since the price is a little bit different, then 10 pips in here, it's basically in Euro USD, it's like 2 pips. Okay, so that's basically what moves the market, the value of one currency towards the other. And when we're actually looking for, those pairs of currencies where the currencies their value is similar, then the movement is a lot more stable. Okay, usually Japanese yens are the value is a lot more towards another currency, so that's the reason why of the huge gap. You can see 105 Japanese yen against $1.20, it's 1 euro. Now that we already know that we have to have some pairs, let me go ahead and show you how I was able to make $1,000 just in today by knowing what pairs I can trade with. And these are my trades of the last couple of days. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 wins and 2 losses, right? We lost 2 trades and we won 8. So that means that we won 8 out of 10. That's an 80% accuracy or win rate or in the money rate, whatever you want to call it. So based on this, I was able to make $995 in pure profit. Okay, now above you will be able to see the pairs that I was able to use. Now, before I jump into it, I just want to remind you that the tool that I use in order to make this profit is this one right here, called BLW Turbo Strategy. Is an MT4 application. You will be able to find the link in the description of this video, and it's basically an application that tells me when we're gonna have a signal, when we're not going to have a signal. It basically gives you an arrow and tells you, hey, you should enter a transaction right now, and so on and so on. So basically, this is the application that I use in case you were wondering. Now, these are the pairs that I always use: Euro USD, Euro JPY, USD CAD, AUD USD, USD JPY, and AUD JPY. These are the 6 pairs that I've always used. Now, why? Euro against the dollar, 2 strong currencies. Euro against the Japanese yen, 2 strong currencies. US dollar against Canadian dollar, strong currencies. Australian dollar against the US dollar, strong currencies. US dollar against Japanese yen, strong currencies. And Australian dollar against Japanese yen. Those are all strong currencies. Even if the value is different, you're never gonna see that huge or crazy volatility that you see on some other pairs. Now, in order for you to actually understand those pairs, let me just go ahead and show you CHF JPY and take a look at the actual volatility in here. Take a look at the volatility. Huge candles every single time. If you actually go to Euro USD, you will see a lot more stable candles and a lot more stable movements. That's the simple reason why I actually prefer to use these currencies. And these are considered major pairs. There's probably also the US dollar against the Swiss currency, or even the British pound against US dollar, and so on. But these are the ones that I actually focus on. And as you can see, the results are pretty good. Now, I want to give you a few final recommendations before we actually end with this video. And number one is that every single pair will have volatility during 3-ball news. So my recommendation is go to investing.com/economic calendar, and then you will be able to see what are the news going on in the market in different currencies. And every single pair, there's no perfect pair that you're gonna say, oh, this is the only pair and this is the pair that has never missed any trade. No. You're always going to lose some trades. As you can see, we lost a trade on USD JPY and on AUD USD. But if you really want to master it, I do recommend you to actually get the BLW Turbo Strategy, which is the one that sends you signals in regards to it. And even in that specific training, I give you the list of the best pairs to actually trade with. And these are the ones that you should use. Okay, that's recommendation number one. Don't trust any pair 100%. Always check the news. Number two is remember that 1 pip will make a huge difference in regards to binary options. So if you choose a 2 stable pair, such as stocks, for instance, then what happens is that the 1 pip is not going to move for a long time. So if you actually go in and if you want to trade, let's say Facebook stocks, just to give you an example, you're gonna find a bunch of moments where the candles barely moved. Take a look at this one right here. So this very slow movement, slow volatility is not good for binary options, right? So that's the reason why we trade currencies. But just to give you an example, these are currencies that always move 10, 20 pips, or at least 5 to 10 pips every single candlestick. And that's actually what we are looking for in binary options. And the recommendation number 3 is that you test every single strategy and pair in a demo account. So as long as you actually practice on demo, you're gonna be on the safe side. So hey, I hope you really enjoyed the content of this video. And if you did, smash the like button. And more importantly, if you have any questions or comments to share, make sure you use the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer those comments as soon as I can. And hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.